How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Puzzle Bobble Mini, a game that is for an interesting console. It's for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. It's a handheld console that SNK had as a parallel to the Neo Geo. Very, I guess, underused console, but for some reason Puzzle Bubble decided to release a game for this, and it's this one. And I also seen that the game even has difficulty settings and everything, though for some reason seems like it follows the arcade convention of having from 1 to 8. I seen a little bit of the game and it didn't really seem that hard, so I wanna see how it is in level 8. I'm probably gonna regret it, but if I regret it I can change it later. And another thing that I seen is that you have round select, but there is only 10 of them. And then it goes back here. I'm assuming you're gonna unlock more, because otherwise this game will be very short. I mean, I understand it's a handheld game, but that will be a little bit of an exaggeration. How is it going, Drano? Yeah, it's as you can see, it's a very rustic console, though. I guess it's more or less what you would expect from an old handheld. It would be surprising if it wasn't like that, but yeah, got it. The seconds go quite slowly, but that's not because, you know, it's working badly. It's like that on a real console too. It does its best, you know. It tries as much as it can. But yeah, I mean, these games are supposed to be, after all, very... They are supposed to be quick games to play, since it's for a handheld, obviously. But yeah, I wouldn't expect anything more elaborate. Now, missing that might cost me a little bit. Nah, it's gonna be fine. I think that increasing the level also makes this thing go down a lot faster, which is something that I probably am gonna regret later. I mean, so far this level seem easy enough that it's not gonna be an issue, but if the game does have more than 10 levels, I probably should decrease the difficulty. But as I say, that's something that I can do with no problems later. I'm surprised that Mr. Bob has so many animations. Despite only being a very little tiny thing, they actually gave him a lot of animation. Wait, are you serious? I guess I should ask myself that question. There you go. I could have finished that on one move. Yeah, I guess I'm too dumb. It's okay, it happens. This looks like a trap. You would want to use a gray on that. Yeah, like this. And that should drop everything, yeah. Alright. There goes that. But yeah, I'm still thinking I will regret that decision of changing the level. But yeah, considering the little resources they had to work with this, I will say that they didn't do a bad job. I mean, then again, there are a lot of Game Boy Color games that could be an equivalent. But yeah. What else? I'm out to find out if this is really all the levels or if there is more. There's probably gonna be more. In fact, I don't even know. I don't think it's the first Puzzle Bubble that lets you pick the level at first, and then you unlock more anyways. I wouldn't know what the first one was that did that. Hey, that's something we... As I say, we can check in just a bit if it's gonna have more or not. Well, round 10 is supposedly the last one. It could also be like the very first puzzle bubble that had 100 levels, if I recall correctly. The issue is that here, if there is a color that is gonna be eliminated, you still gotta deal with it. It doesn't disappear magically. Hey, that's fine. That's a hard thing to aim. It worked that time. This. That's a little bit risky. Yeah. I guess the shouldn't have done that. Nah, it's fine. I mean, I'm thinking here that these are hard puzzles. So far, not. So far, these are absolutely free. Now, this one might not be very free, actually. This one, well, if I get a green, yeah, like that, well, that shouldn't be that big of a deal then. But yeah, it still could be an issue assuming you get bad RNG. Because, I mean, this game still follows the same logic as the previous puzzle bubbles. You get unlucky and that's it. Not much you can do about that. I mean, that's usually the reason why I don't tend to go for the high difficulty. A lot of it just depends on luck. Wait, that... If I can get the purple... Not purple, I think that's supposed to be pink. Hard to tell them, I'm fucking up. That's not good. The more colors I add there, the harder it's gonna be to get rid of them later. But that's okay. We're fine. Yeah, I'm just exaggerating. There is no problem. So that one took quite a bit. It says almost a minute, but it was more than that. And then this is the supposed last one. It's not gonna be the last one, I wanna believe. That will be pretty sad if it is. But yeah, keep in mind, it's just a handheld game. Bad aim. Well, not like it matters. Boom. So is this gonna be the last level? No, okay, so we have more game. Unexpected. Obviously not, but... I do wonder what happens when you game over. Like, do you start all the way from the beginning? I sure hope not. Well, in the first puzzle bubble it was also... You know... If I could get a black, that... I will win, actually. Well, a black and aim that is good enough to hit that. Nice. Alright. But yeah, something tells me we're gonna be heading to 100 levels. I gotta brace myself. I will have enough time later today, but maybe not. It's 100... I doubt it. It also depends on how hard they are. I mean, more or less the first puzzle bubble levels were not that hard. I don't... Actually not sure here what to do. To mostly... Yeah, I'm mostly worried about the left side. In the right side here, it's whatever, but... Okay, the problem is that I'm putting too many things together. Oh, that could work. Damn it. Bad aim. Well, for starters, I could get rid of this. Okay. I have more time to think. well, more time and more space. If I could aim this time. Nice. Okay, well, there it is. Then just get rid of that. No problem. 2? Why do you have a 2? This is level 14. There's nothing 2 about this. That's a shame. That's an issue. That is a big issue, yes. Unless I can oh wait, hold up, no. If I get that... there it is, see, no problem. I'm overly worrying. Yeah, no. We are fine. It seems that there might be a couple of like these sudden death levels where if you don't clear fast enough, you just lose. Because that one was like that. If you don't clear in like 3 turns, you are done. Nice. So something that I didn't see, say, is that I don't know if the sound is fine. Because this game, this type of 8-bit sound shows up on OBS as being a lot lower than it actually is. Like, this could be extremely loud right now, and I wouldn't know. Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Surely it is. Okay, that should get rid of this at least. And then, if I can aim at that, there we go. It also seems that it's easier to aim here, but it might be because the screen is supposed to be a lot smaller. Because it is a lot smaller, it's not like you have much to do, really. Here? Yeah. Not sure how to aim at that. I probably should aim at the close one instead of the far one. It seems like hitting the far one is a realistic idea. Oh, that's not good. It seems that here has to be very manual. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm using the keyboard to play. I'm not using a gamepad. Because, I mean, making this game work is already... Wait. What? This level I already played it. I'm pretty sure I already played this level in another Puzzle Bobble game. Unless this is basically just copying the levels from another Puzzle Bobble game. Well, it wouldn't be surprising. I mean, after all, it's supposed to be a mini version of Puzzle Bobble that you play on the go. But I wouldn't be surprised if this were either Puzzle Bobble 1 or Puzzle Bobble 2 levels. Now, if I can hit... There you go. Well, if it's like the original Puzzle Bobble on arcades, it should be... it should be 30 levels. But if it's like the console port, it will be 100. I guess I'm gonna go for the gray. Yeah, that seems like the best idea. Just get rid of everything. There we go. I could aim for that green, but it seems unnecessarily risky. When hitting this one is pretty much the same anyways. But we'll also hit the purple. It depends on which comes first. I don't know which one will come first. Well, if the gray comes first, that also counts. Although at this rate, the only gray I should get rid of is the top one. That will make me win. And then this one... I could do that. It's fine. Just like that. Easy. Huh. Oh, and I get this. Well, actually, well, I don't have any option than to hit this. Because if I hit anything else, it's barely gonna do anything. Since it's pretty much surrounded by that color anyways. Nice, good aim. That wasn't that good, but it worked anyways. Alright. I don't remember that level from previous puzzle bubbles, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that. Maybe not. I don't know. That was pretty fast. Now, considering that there's probably not enough room up there to put around 100, I will assume that there will probably be at most 99, which at that point it makes no difference, obviously. But yeah, it could be 99 very easily. Okay, this orange will get rid of all of that, and then I will need to subsequently clear in a relatively weird pattern. Promise that I need a green. I need to do... doing that wasn't smart. Now I have this thing here for no reason. I mean, if I get a red, it's over no matter what. Well, that's probably what I should aspire to get. Oh, at this rate... Okay, that's the red that I needed. No problem. Got the right strat. Most of this really seem to follow the design philosophy of the first puzzle bubble. They are basically levels that it's mostly about just getting rid of whatever is holding the whole level together. That's the idea. So that's cool. It's obviously something that makes it a lot easier than the other ones. Though this level in particular doesn't seem that much easier, I will say. Because here... that doesn't work out. But I guess that's a way of getting rid of the yellow like that. Okay, that was a good shot too. Not sure if I'm getting the colors I will want, but I'm not sure what colors I will even want here. I mean, now I could get a purple, and that was unlucky. Really? This is some unlucky stuff. It's okay. As long as this doesn't go down super fast, which could happen, I should be fine. Alright. Do that. I mean, at this point I just need purples, but whether they show up or not, no, it's okay. Yeah, I think that was so far the level that took me the longest. Oh, and this level I definitely remember it. I also remember that you can very easily die to this. And with these colors especially, it's not a very nice combination at all. You're gonna have a lot of bloat at this rate. Yeah, I'm not sure. See, getting the green here serves absolutely zero purpose. Like, we'll do something like this, I guess, but problem with doing that is that you are wasting turns, essentially. Not like there is much else you can do. Aim at the middle, there. Right. I guess I could do that and then get rid of that. Yeah, that works. Nice. I guess not so bad. A lot of these levels might seem very rough at the beginning, but later on it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so here you clearly want to get rid of the greens. Like that. And then you will want an orange, obviously. There you go. These ones that have the shining bubbles are not very hard to beat, really. Now, this is one of those sudden death ones. You get the wrong colors, you are pretty much dead, though. I messed up by using that there. I shouldn't have done that. That was a clear mistake, as now I don't have the angle for this. Yeah, that was a mistake. Might cost me the game. In fact, it probably will. If I can get rid of this yellow, though, it shouldn't be a problem. But wow, I keep messing up. Yeah, I think I might be dead. Well, an attempt was made. It seems that we don't get the one coin clear. But what happens when you... Okay, you can choose retry. It says out. I don't know why it says out. Oh, and when you retry, you get the trail of shame. Unbelievable. Wait, I made the same mistake as before. See, this yellow is a trap. Like, that yellow being there is an absolute trap. It makes you want to put something there, but if you put something there, you cannot clear the rest. Very messed up trap. It is what it is. I shouldn't have fallen for it in the first place. It's fine. It keeps the same logic of retrying as some of the previous, well, I think all of them. I can't remember if the first puzzle bubble gave you the trail when you continued. Maybe it did. It's that I only lost in one level of that game, so I don't know. Or rather, I don't remember. Now, this is the shot you need to make, though. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I don't think it's even possible. Not a fan of piling up stuff here, but not like the alternative is much better. The color I need right now is yellow. That's exactly the color I'm not getting. Okay, I got the yellow there. At least get rid of all the left side is not bad. Okay. Not okay. It's fine. Surely I'll get a purple, right? Or all a yellow works too. Couldn't have done that. It's fine. Alright. And there is this green completely alone. The other side of the screen. Yeah, we got this. We got this, but give me the right colors. Okay. It also seems that there is no color. What am I saying? No point system. Like when you beat levels, essentially you have that time-based ranking, but you don't get any sort of compensation or like point compensation. So basically, 1 coin clearing this, I will assume that it's the same as nothing. It's just there because it... as a self-imposed challenge, I guess. Well, I say 1 coin clear, but... this is a handheld console. There are no coins. Well, I guess they are the coins that you use to purchase the console. So I don't know of absolutely anyone here or in general that own a Neo Geo Pocket. I don't know anyone. I will assume that outside of the US, or well, I will say even outside of Japan, probably it would be weird if someone owned it. Because I mean, at that point, why wouldn't you just get a Game Boy Color at that? Because this game is from 1999. I don't know exactly when the Game Boy Color released, but I'm pretty sure it was a lot earlier than that. But yeah, for what reason will you know, will you purchase this console? I don't know. I don't even know if this one has a King of Fighters port. Though then again, how will you play the King of Fighters in a console like this? Like, I'm pretty sure this console, just like the Game Boy, only has 2 buttons. But then you're gonna do matching King of Fighters with 2 buttons. I obviously will expect that the whole thing will be balanced for 2 buttons, obviously, but it seems like a bad idea no matter how you look at it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't have that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with SNK. It's not like you have... well, technically the Neo Geo had a lot of games. And by a lot I mean like 200 or something. So it wasn't a super small collection of games and franchises, but I wouldn't say that it will be big enough to have the luxury of being picky when it comes to a handheld library, right? This is not going very well. Being relatively unlucky with the colors. I mean, I have enough turns, so yeah, I guess it's fine regardless. So this is level 30. Wait, this is the exact same as level 20. Well, okay, there is one difference, that this time there are black bubbles. That's the only difference. It's the exact same level otherwise. I mean, I guess that adds some complexity, since you cannot shoot for the base. I guess. That's the complexity. Here, no matter where you shoot, you will hit a black bubble. Yeah. The question is that if, like all of the arcade versions of Puzzle Bobble, if this is gonna be the final level or not. Put a name. That's a shame. I also should probably pile a lot of things here. It's not like throwing them anywhere else is gonna do anything right now. I'm not getting a green, that's what's messing me up a little bit. I'm getting every color but green, and also no black either. Like, I'm getting every color but green and black, I don't know why. That's very unlucky. It seems that, well, okay, you get black there, and there is green, okay. Both at the same time. Alright, so at least the right side it's pretty much done. So the issue is obviously this side that is not done. We'll put that there. Okay, damn, I keep getting colors after I clear them, and I didn't mean to do that. But that seems like it's a little curse that I have in this level. That one was bad aim though. Like firing the black bubble there. It's okay. That's not okay though. That's in fact very bad, I will say. What am I doing? I'm completely messing it up purely by myself. Okay, that worked. Nice. And there it is. It seemed like I almost could lose. But yeah, that's not gonna be the last level. So it's probably gonna be like the first puzzle bubble. Most likely 100 levels. If it's 100 levels, you're gonna be here for a while. At least the levels are as short pretty much as the puzzle bubble 1 levels. Well, theoretically, there could be more. Theoretically. Because there is still room for addition. Just that if you do that, you're gonna have the D of round not have any space for the next digit, which doesn't seem very elegant. I messed that up. Very badly, in fact. That might be the mistake that cost me the round. Or that. No, that one will... Oh, hold up. That was a miracle, I gotta say. Very big miracle. But yeah. I'll take it. And then here... you just need an orange and have enough aim for what comes afterwards. I could risk it like that, but it's not worth it. Problem is that if you don't get an orange fast, you're just basically piling stuff up unnecessarily. I don't think I can do much more here. I mean, at least I still have enough to aim. Well, for now. I don't know if it's gonna last for too long, though. At this rate... No? Not gonna last for too long like this, no. Well, and especially there, since I completely blocked my entrance. Yeah. Damn it. It could have worked if I actually hit the red there. I messed up. This also, well, you get the trail of shame. That wasn't my issue though. My issue here was the lack of orange. I also don't know how much these levels might be coded to not give you certain colors until a specific turn. Because it might be the case here, like I'm trying to pull an orange and an orange cannot happen until certain turn. So, I don't know if I'm doing that or not. At least with the trail I can do shoots like this that I wouldn't be able to. So I really do wonder if this depended on the amount of turns, because it seems like I got the orange at almost the same time as the previous attempt. I know that the other puzzle bubble games don't have that. Or if they have that, they don't implement it very well. Because usually in the other puzzle bubble games, if you get unlucky, you know, the solution is crying. In this one it might be premeditated, I don't know. This one also seems like a pretty hard level. Seems that the freebies are over. That will be a problem if the freebies are indeed over. Can I even aim this like this? Yeah. Sure if it's a good idea. This will get rid of that. Okay, unfortunately, it might be that the freebies are indeed over. I didn't mean to aim it there. Okay. It's okay. At least we get the trail for consolation. It's better than nothing. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I guess without the trail, this would have been a lot harder. Well, you can say that about every level. There are a lot of levels that are quite easy in comparison. That one, not so much. Without having every shot going precisely where you wanted, seems like an uphill battle. This one might be like that too. I see, for example, this shot with the green. So that's something that if you miss, like, you lose a lot of time. But this also might be one of those that you probably want to constantly clear, because if you don't do that, you might be done for. But I might be done for here. Yeah, it doesn't look very nice right now. If I could get, yeah, a red. A little bit late, but if I don't miss this shot... I didn't aim there, but I'll take it. That will get rid of the blue and that's it. Okay. Yeah. I guess I have to step it up. These levels are well, I say that these levels are merciless and then I get this. If I get 2 greens, this level is pretty much over. Like, 2 greens is all you need to win this. I mean, you will need the red afterwards, but you can do that very easily. There you go. I'm a little bit, you know, a little bit confused about the level balance there, but it's okay. It happens. It's a shame. I'm surprised that this isn't actually much of a downgrade, given it's the Neo Geo Pocket. But I mean, keep in mind this is Puzzle Bobble. It's not like there are many ways you can make this a downgrade, you know, aside from graphically, obviously. But not counting the graphics, it's not like there are many ways of doing the Puzzle Bobble gameplay, you know. How is it going, Wasabi and Marcao? Yeah, this is the Neo Geo Pocket, indeed. Well, to be precise, the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Well, as you can see by the fact it has color. But yeah, it's the... It looks prettier, thanks to the color, indeed. There are multiple songs unless the first game in the series. You know that I actually didn't remember how many songs the... Didn't the first game in the series have the same songs as this one? I might be wrong. Well, maybe the arcade one had more songs. Keep in mind that the original... The console port was actually... Wait, what am I doing? I should have... This beats the level. Oh, never mind, there is a gray. Oops. Well, that's a way to find out. Well, I will pray for a gray here, essentially. My prayers were answered. Nice. And I can completely clear this if I aim the gray properly. But if you don't, you can't, obviously. Thankfully, I'm getting quite some grays. Okay. And now I just need another gray, so I'm gonna put everything on the left side. Put everything on the left side, and if a gray comes, you win. Okay, there it is. Well, you win... not with this angle, though. Okay, there it is. That actually worked. But yeah. To be fair, I don't remember how many songs the first Puzzle Bubble had. If you say it has one, I believe you. But I can't quite remember that. This is probably gonna be a mistake, putting things on the side. Because you probably want to leave room for the red, but... Right? Well, with this one I cannot do much, unfortunately. The pink here is completely worthless. That's... okay, that's fine. So for now, I can get rid of that. I cannot get rid of the other one, unfortunately. If I could get a green. If I cannot get a green, I'm afraid I'm dead. Okay, and now I need to aim the green properly. Nice. Well, actually, and now I need to aim the blue proper. Oh, fuck. No, too high. One more turn and I will have won. That's such a shame. That shot was very hard to properly do. Now we have the Trail of Shame again. Okay, but this time... okay, so here's the thing. That was pretty cool, but that was pure RNG, bro. I got the right colors at the right time. That has nothing to do with the damn trail. Okay, it seems that the levels that end in 0 are gonna be the levels that are the wide levels. Nice. And then that is bad because it also completely blocks me off from the purple. That was a big mistake, indeed. At least I kinda got rid of the blues, not really though. Alright, yeah, that might have been a mistake. And now I don't think I have the angle for this. I could do something like that, but... well, at least I get rid of that, but yeah, I don't think I have the angle anymore. Unfortunately, I don't have the angle. I do have it from the right side, well, not anymore. That worked. Okay. Nah, man, I screw myself so many times. I screw myself at least 100 times there. Not 100, See, the trail here will actually be the solver of this, indeed. And that was such an easy level and I messed up. This is always the song I'm the most excited to hear. It's a cool song. I mean, these are basically the classic Puzzle Bubble songs. Pretty sure they are the ones that first appear in the arcades. more or less, I guess. Right. Oh yeah, they definitely do loop all the way. I guess you cannot expect there being that many songs on a handheld game. Well, there can be a lot as evidenced by Pokemon, but I think that Pokemon, like the first ones, have an insane optimization. But this one in particular is also a classic. If I remember correctly, this song played on the menu of the first Puzzle Bobble for the Super Nintendo. Yeah. But I can definitely tell you, well, as kinda evidence for the fact that I'm playing this game, is that I definitely want to play as many Puzzle Bobble games as I possibly can. Problem is that there are some of these that I don't know if you can even emulate. I mean, the fact that I'm emulating this one is already quite a miracle. I mean, I didn't even think there was an emulator for a console like this, but it turns out there is. Well, in case anyone is curious, the emulator is Mednafen. I don't know why, but Mednafen emulates so much shit. And it seems that it's mostly stuff that is completely unrelated with each other. So I don't know how it does it. But apparently it just does it, you know. I mean, there are emulators like, for example, Null DC, that emulate consoles that are completely different in the sense that ones are arcades and the other are consoles, but the system themselves are very similar. Like basically the Dreamcast and the Sega Naomi, those are like one of them is a home console and the other one is an arcade system, but the architecture is apparently so similar that it doesn't matter. But yeah, with Mednafen, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm pretty sure the multiple consoles that it emulates have nothing to do with each other. They are completely unrelated. But it just feels like emulating them all. You know. Your internet decided to die again. Hey, it happens. And that reminds me that I heard a very, I read a very freaky story today. I mean, when I say story, I mean something that actually happened to someone. That apparently the energy provider was like at some point basically send them more volts than the ones they are supposed to send, effectively frying every electronic device that was connected to the electricity. And man, if something like that happens, holy shit. I don't know what I will do. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Though there are devices that prevent that. I'm not sure exactly how they are called, but they are devices that if they detect a fluctuation in the voltage, they stop it, basically. And that's something that I don't know if I even have. I'm pretty sure I have something similar. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a very good in terms of, you know, of that sort of stuff. That sort of building knowledge. I don't have it. I'm lacking in that department. Just the same way I'm lacking here in the wind department. You have to be kidding me, dude. Well, I can still save myself, but not for too long. This is not gonna last for much longer, I can tell you that. I'm somehow still alive. Yeah, but the problem is that you keep hitting me these shitty ass colors I don't need. Brother! That was fully dependent on luck. There was nothing I could do there. Damn it, that was so frustrating. There was nothing I could do. I was just a passenger. Everything was decided by luck. That's fucked up. How can you do that? I feel offended. Even. It's okay. I have something that is similar to a circuit breaker. I don't think I have that. Hey Colo, how is it going? Yeah, this tune is hypnotizing. Which also reminds me, since you are a retro console collector, do you have this console, the Neo Geo Pocket? A direct competitor to the Game Boy. Well, back then, obviously. You are not rich? Well, I didn't know it was that expensive. I mean, I will assume that it's rare probably because nobody has it. Which makes sense. I mean, I don't see much of a reason for someone owning this console when you could have owned a Nintendo Game Boy. But yeah. Assuming the rarity is probably what gives it the price. Well, as it usually is the case. Very difficult to find it here, yeah. I can imagine that. Yeah, Nintendo... that's something I gotta agree. If you're gonna have a handheld... I think the only other one that is acceptable that is not a Nintendo console that is also a handheld is the PSP, the PlayStation Portable. That's the only one that will be acceptable. Every other handheld console that completely pales in comparison to the Nintendo ones. Without a doubt. Yeah, it's just one of those things that it is what it is. Alright. Seems like I was almost gonna die, but no, not anymore. Got it. You can emulate cool consoles with a Vita. But the problem is that the result of that is that you have a Vita. But yeah, the PS Vita is something. That's for sure. There's something I can say about the Vita is that it's something. I cannot say much more than that. It exists. That's also what I can say. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess if you want to play some PS3 games in a handheld, sure, you can do that, but I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a very attractive offer. So there are some cool exclusive PS Vita games. Like there's, for example, that Project Diva game that it pretty much has a story mode. Wow, I keep missing those. All those turns are basically wasted. Pretty cool. At least I have more room here. But... know how much room. It should be good enough. But the issue is here, when you start getting colors that should have already disappeared. Suma had the right idea on that, making the color disappear if they are no longer balls of that color. That shot was on point. And it seems that aiming in this game is a lot easier than aiming on the actual home consoles. Like, it's probably because they aren't... Like, since the animation of this thing cannot be very complex, there aren't that many possible states, and I think that allows you to be a lot more precise as a consequence. Which is cool. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Surprised that so far I haven't missed a single shot. I mean, it's gonna happen eventually. But if I don't miss this one, I win. Nice. Are we halfway done? I don't know. That's the magic of this. I don't know how long it is, but at this rate it wouldn't be a surprise if there were 100 levels or 99, I guess. It's something I don't know. Will be willing to believe anything. Until I see it actually happening. Wait, I could do this. It's very risky to do that though. What the hell? How did it land there? Was supposed to land in front of that. That was fucked up. But we have the trail now. I need you to play the game of the bosses. The game of the bosses. The game of the bosses. What? Crash Bandicoot? Portal? Bro, I played Portal like a week ago. I want to believe he doesn't mean Portal. Because if he missed Portal, that's a shame. A game with the bosses. I don't know if that's a very... I mean, I don't know if it's a bad description. I wouldn't say that it's a bad description. It's just that there is not a single game that's coming to my mind. Aside from Crash Bandicoot, obviously. It's very similar to this one, it's just a guy moving boxes, so they are in a specific order, so lets you go to another level. I'm trying to remember a game like that, but I don't. I mean, I'm sure a game like that exists. The problem is that I most likely didn't play it. So even if the game exists, I wouldn't know it, essentially. I don't know what to tell you. You cannot... Yeah, that's an issue. So if I can make this shot... I guess I won't make that shot. Fuck, if I can remember that angle, that would be great. Should be able to, it was this. There you go, nice. I mean, less than I remember the angle and more than I remember where the arrow was in comparison to the bottom thing. I have it, but I don't know where it is. It's a retro game that was very popular, but it never got to be as popular as this one. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot help you, bro. Like... I know that back then there were a lot of puzzle games that were like that, especially something that there was a lot of games about miners that needed to not die in the mines either by height or by something. Sokoban? I don't know that game. So I wouldn't be able to say much about it. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I guess I could look it up and see how it is, but nice. That ain't gonna work. You kids don't know shit. And it says the guy... Actually, you know, I'm trying to remember the many things of obvious video games that you should know about that you didn't know shit about. Problem is that I cannot remember which ones now. But I'm pretty sure I can humiliate you a lot if I actually remember. Is that right now half of my brain is being used in trying to not fail my shots. Remember playing this game on the Flash Games era? Yeah, I think there is actually an online version of Puzzle Bobble that I think that it was playable on browsers. I don't know how I missed that, but it's okay, doesn't matter, I still get that. Or not. Or maybe not. Nah, it's fine. See? No problem. If I cannot do it automatically, I will do it manually. Oh, you mean Sokoban? No, I never played it. Wow, I thought that was a pink. It was red. To get my eyes checked. It was funny though, I gotta admit. Though here... this level seems pretty hard. Yeah, you don't have much you can do here to... Well, if I can get shots like that, I guess it shouldn't be an issue. Getting shots like that is not particularly easy. I got more lucky than anything else. You're gonna give me useless colors now? No, why are you like this? I need a purple... pink, whatever. No, I'm pretty sure that's pink. That doesn't look purple to me. Fuck. How? Okay, well, I'm dead. Damn, the colors just came. Well, now I cannot miss, obviously. I survived for a little bit more, but I lost a lot of turns unnecessarily. Nice, okay, at least that one works. But yeah, considering the amount of colors that are still around, I don't think I'm gonna win this. There are too many useless colors going around here. Well, if I aim this, I win. There you go. No problem. Also, so far no level has taken more than 2 minutes. And by 2 minutes I mean 2 in-game minutes, because those are not real minutes since the seconds are not real seconds, obviously. So yeah, I messed that up. It's still gonna work, but yeah. Bad idea. Okay, that one was a mess up, but it's okay. Solve again. Solving everything quickly, no problem. Quick fixes. Okay, that wasn't a fix. Okay, that works. It's a shame though that now the pink is gonna be a pain in the ass, but it's okay. Get rid of it. I really wonder what will be the one game in the Puzzle Bobble franchise that is gonna filter me in a technical level. And by that I mean that I cannot emulate it. Because so far, I mean, I haven't fully tried, but theoretically, I should be able to play the next 4 Puzzle Bobble games without technical issues. Theoretically. But there are some games in the horizon that... I don't know, dude. Like, as I say, one of them is supposed to be a web game. Will you play arcade Puzzle Bobbles? Well, the thing about arcade Puzzle Bobbles is that most of them have a console port. In fact, the 4 Puzzle Bobble games that I already played were arcade. It's just that they got ported to console, and console has a lot more content. That doesn't count. Well, but in that case there is really no reason to play an arcade one. If you can just play the home console version that is better in every way. But there is one that is arcade exclusive that I will play. And funnily enough, is the only one that is well, not the only one technically, but one of the only ones that it's a crossover. That is Azumanga Daioh Puzzle Bobble. That is based on the anime Azumanga Daioh. Which basically has nothing to do with Puzzle Bobble other than it obviously plays like Puzzle Bobble. It just has the characters from that anime. And that anime is just a completely random slice of life comedy anime. So I don't know why they decided to make a game about that. Why not, I guess, is the real question, right? What's the next color I should get rid of? Oh, I cannot... I cannot use all the time in the world to think. I mean, I think it's the same. It wouldn't really change much. But, I mean, here it will clearly change since... I mean, that one is fine, I guess. Kinda. I should... Okay, perfect. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's the real name. That's the... That's the Latin American localization indeed. I actually wonder if it has a Latin American dub. Because I mean, it's not a super popular anime, but it's relatively popular. And I've seen a lot of anime that are way less popular than that get a Spanish dub, an official one at that, I mean. So I wouldn't be surprised if that one does too. Was it too much to ask to get that before? Nice, amazing shot. Not even Pokemon has it? What you mean not even Pokemon has it? You meant the game? No, not the game. No, I mean the anime of Azumanga Daioh. No, Puzzle Bobble, well, I think Puzzle Bobble has an official Spanish version, but it's the newest one that got released that is called Puzzle Bobble Every Bubble for the Nintendo Switch. I think that one has official Spanish. Aside from that, obviously not. Gotta be thankful that it even has English in the first place, you know? Alright. So far, at least I'm doing good progress. Okay. I mean, I will watch that anime, but the problem is that it's exclusively a comedy anime. I'm usually not a big fan of Japanese comedy, unfortunately. But I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to, you know, watch a laid-back anime for once in a while. So I usually don't do that. Well, I don't watch anime pretty much anymore lately, but don't waste your time on stupid animes. I mean, why not? Damn, this shot is so hard. Nice. I guess it was worth it to overthink that shot after all. A cool shot there. Yeah, exactly there. We get rid of blue at the same time. Well, the problem is that I get another blue as a leftover here, which sucks. Okay. That disappears. This shot is also hard. Ah, yeah, that shot was hard no matter what. It's okay, doesn't need to happen. Okay, that one would have been better if it happened. But yeah, again, not necessary. Still have enough turns to do that. But yeah. Also, so far, there wasn't a single level that I didn't get the top spot. Not like the top spot is very hard to get, but I wonder if it's gonna happen, but I will assume that it's not possible to last more than that and still win, unless you somehow just let this thing time out in every turn. Like, that will be the only way. That's something that I'm obviously not gonna do. There are always some crazy ass... Well, there are some levels in this game you can do in one turn. But they are very specific levels, and they have to be... Well, you have to get lucky with the first shot. Because as I always say, the thing about Puzzle Bobble is that it's super RNG heavy. Even when you are playing the single player mode. Because the versus mode being RNG heavy, this is more understandable since you are fighting an AI. So same way when you play a fighting game against the AI, but the single player in this game is also super RNG dependent. Right, that worked. Bro, can you stop going right? I also don't think that there is any way to stop that from happening, because if you make it move a little bit, it already is not enough to reach the middle. I guess that's a limitation in very specific situations like this one. I mean, otherwise, instead of a limitation, it's more of a buff, since it gives you less margin to fuck up. This should work, however, and indeed it does. I'm still not sure if I can beat this on this turn. Still feels like there are too many useless colors surviving. Well, useless colors, not really. It's the same 4 colors all the way. So it's not about that, really. Alright, we got it. Well, not yet. Like, we could still lose this. No. Hey Kyle, how is it going? They stole the quality options. Well, it happens. It is what it is. You know, Twitch being Twitch and all of that. But yeah, it is the way it is. But then again, it could be worse. Like the other day with the Inches servers not working properly. You won't be able to watch Puzzle Bobble on HD. No, it's the opposite. It's that you cannot watch it on lower resolutions. The issue is not that you can watch it in high, but in low ones. You know, that's the issue. But yeah, sometimes Twitch does that. Sometimes Twitch feels like being like, hey, you won't get shit. You won't get any resolution because you are not important. But yeah. Wow, I'm fucking up quite a lot right now. I can't believe I didn't nail a single shot. Not even one shot. Okay, that one had to work. I mean, eventually it has to work. I mean, you might say it as a joke, but yeah, that's exactly what Twitch says. It's pretty much Twitch way of saying you are not worth our resources. And the fucked up thing is that keep in mind that this is still bad bitrate. Like the maximum bitrate you are allowed, which is 6,000, it's very bad. So the fact that not only they cannot handle good bitrate, but also the fact that they cannot handle transcoding. But I think that Twitch is just one of those things that it's too big to fail. But they are operating at a loss. So, I don't know about that. I feel like one day Amazon is gonna be like, you know what, Twitch? You had your chance, you didn't prove yourself, get out. And if Amazon does that, you can bet your ass that Twitch is 100% dead without Amazon's money. Unless Google buys it. If Google buys it, it's a different story. But then again, Google having YouTube, unless they completely give up, well, maybe they merge both. They use Twitch infrastructure or YouTube, which will be great, I will say. I mean, most people that that stream on Twitch are already using YouTube in one way or another. It will just make things easier. It will also increase YouTube's load by a lot. Everyone is migrating to Kick. I wouldn't say everyone though. But yeah. I don't know about Kick. Like, I say the same thing every time because it's what I believe, but every Twitch competitor ends in the same shit. It's like that other competitor I always forget the name of simply because of how irrelevant they were. But yeah, that one that was controlled by Facebook, I think. I always forget the name of that because it was so wordless that it eventually had to close. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Kick is gonna follow the same fate. Bitches are going to Kick. I don't know about that. Hey, can someone remind me the name of that Facebook platform again? Well, Facebook, Microsoft, whatever, same shit. Like, I always forget about it, and the worst part is that I'm probably gonna forget about it the next time I try to think of it. Because of how fucking irrelevant they were. No, not Facebook Gaming, no. Like the one that Shroud went to. You know that streamer Shroud? Went to that platform from Twitch. Like basically completely unlucky. Like he stopped going to Twitch to go to that platform. And then when it eventually closed, he came back. But I can't remember. I think Ninja also went there. I really don't remember. But yeah. It was Microsoft Control. Yeah, Midser, that one. And I keep... Well, thanks for reminding me, but that's the thing, you're probably gonna have to remind me again next time this shows up, because I remember that you also had to remind me like last time I was trying to think of it. That platform was so shit that it's just very hard to remember. And the same thing is gonna happen with Kick, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there is any way that Kick survives. Like, it's surviving now, but I don't think it's gonna last for too long. I don't think I can aim that there. Oh, I can actually. Okay, that's good. Well, if I didn't do that, I would have lost. But this level is not easy. I mean, considering that I have the trail and I still almost lost, this level is not... I also forget that it exists. But now we are in the 69 level. And for some reason it's showing a seed. Well, actually, it looks like it's a 77, but the other 7 is completely flipped. That's weird. We are not in level 77, bro. Seems that I'm gonna get 69 by the game. Okay, at least the right side is gone, but I don't think I can hit that. Like, that's an almost impossible shot. That worked, at least. Wait, I can get rid of... I mean, I could get rid of yellow, I guess. don't know if that's a very smart idea. Would have been better to get rid of pink. It's okay. I don't think it makes much of a difference, because at the end of the day you have to get rid of the right side anyway, so... you will have to go there too, so... guess it will take less. Well, and here it doesn't really matter what you get rid of. I guess getting rid of blue will have been easier, but... that works too. So now 70. A lot of this, like this one is almost the same as the first level, but obviously has a harder layout. But the shape is the same. Damn, what the hell, dude? How do you miss that? At least by doing that, it shouldn't be a problem. Can you get rid of the yellow now? Nice. Then get rid of that, and then get rid of that. Yeah, that one was quite easy. But yeah. Now, I really do hope that the game has 100 levels and not more. So I can tell you that if this game has more than 100 levels, I clearly cannot beat it today. Like, very easily, I can tell you that. No worries. We will see. An attempt will be made. Quite crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting this game to give me so much content. I guess I gotta stop underestimating handheld games. Because you know that there is also, I think, a Game Boy Color game for Puzzle Bobble, which in fact it's the next one. Like, the one that comes after this is a Game Boy Color game. So it would be pretty funny if the levels were exactly the same as this. That would be very amusing indeed. So that's the thing, it's hard to tell if the levels are the same, because you can remember some of them, but you cannot remember every single one of them. I mean, and as I said before, some of the levels in this game remind me of levels from previous Puzzle Bobble games, so it's entirely possible that they reuse levels. It will be quite fucked up if they reuse the exact same levels as this one. I mean, considering that they are both handheld games, I guess it will make sense to do that, but yeah, like as a way to have the people that have both consoles not complain. Well, this is bad. Not even sure how to survive this, to be fair. Well, the issue is the left side. Yeah, the right side is completely gone now. There you go. Game is a compilation of best of levels. Best of levels. That's an interesting way to describe it. But which one are you talking about? This one or the Game Boy one? Because that will fit the description of this one as well. So... will be funny if they repeat the same levels. But as I said, it will make sense at least from Taito's perspective. Pocket. But the problem is that this game is called Pocket, you know? Like that's the problem in terms of the name. Like the English version of this game is called Pocket. Just that the Japanese one is called Puzzle Bubble Mini. I'm pretty sure it's called Basta Move Pocket in English. Well, in fact, you have it in the Twitch category. That's the name in English. Well, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die, but the messed up part is that I couldn't have done much to not die here. Like, I don't quite get it, how the game will want you to do this. There really isn't much you can do here. Not to mention, the fact that you have so many colors makes the RNG very, very hard to deal with. An attempt will have to be made. Well, actually here you want to get rid of the yellow to then be able to hit the gray. Problem is that you gotta get lucky with that. Well, I got the yellow. But the problem is that I get another yellow as a reward. That's pretty cool. But if I can get either a pink... Okay, there it is. I win. Okay, to be fair, I could have done that last time. I didn't need the trail for that, but I couldn't figure it out in time. But yeah, I guess that was the magical solution. So here, I don't think you want to get rid of the red one. You want to get rid of the gray one, since the red one is quite exposed here. Well, and not to mention that it makes all of that disappear. I think if I hit the red one, that wouldn't have worked. Or that wouldn't have been that fast, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. But yeah. Don't worry though, tomorrow I will go back to my Dark Souls self. But yeah, it's pretty funny that I played, like, the PS1 Puzzle Bubble games, I play them in between my Resident Evil playthrough with Kyle. And then this one I'm playing it in the middle of the Dark Souls playthrough. Like, seems that there is quite a big tonal shift. Indeed. Why? Well, why this game in particular, I don't know. But the reason why I'm playing something else is because Dark Souls 2 is an insanely big game. So if I play it all in one go, it might get a little bit tiresome, so I just want to mix it up with other games. As for the Resident Evil thing, it was because Kyle was busy, so I had to stream something else. And that something else ended up being the Puzzle Bubble games, of course. So I fucked that up, without a doubt. Yeah, that might cost me the round. Sadly. It might. Unless... Okay, maybe it won't. Here, check this out. Boom. It won't cost me the round, at least. But yeah, still gotta be relatively careful. Nice, perfect colors all around. There you go. Okay. Oh... I think this shot is possible. It's hard though. Nice. Damn. Well, if you get lucky enough, you could beat that level in a single move if you get the gray. But yeah. That was pretty satisfying. Well, obviously, those shots are always satisfying to pull off. even when you're using the trail. Because I mean, if you're using the trail, you're obviously making it super easy. But even then, it just feels good to shot in places that are normally hard to reach. Very, very interesting. Boom. As I said at the beginning, I'm very surprised how they were able to fit all these animations with like Bob or Baburun, I should say. Well, whatever his name was. Well, in English, I'm pretty sure it's Bob. Or, well, that's the problem. I don't know if it's pronounced Bob or Bob. But yeah, whatever. Point is that they animated him pretty well. I mean, they even have the animation of the wheel every time you rotate. That's also very well done. It's insane. Considering it's a handheld. Now that might have been a gross mistake, placing that bubble there. It's the only way to get rid of that bubble, well, aside of the same color. It will have to be same color, because you can use the pink, but I don't think I have the angle for the pink anyway, so I'm dead. Damn it. An attempt was made. But you know, it's okay. What do you mean by Ramon? What are you talking about? You can get very unlucky in this level though. I don't think it's super luck based, because there are many paths that can actually clear a lot, but like, if you're planning to do something and the colors just don't appear, you're pretty much boned, essentially. Got your ass. Then that. Nice. And now on to another wide level. Yeah, and this one doesn't look extremely easy, I gotta say. I also thought that was pink for some strange reason. Wow, nice aim, bro. Oh, and I actually got rid of the shining bubble. So that's a shame. Oops. Here it's 100% an aiming issue. Like I'm just aiming very badly. At least there are some big clears, as you can see. Even if you aim badly, as long as you get the big color clears, it should be fine. Bro, are you? Alright. So be it. I'm also not getting a ping. For some reason it's not appearing. Okay, now it's appearing. Alright, you stay there. There you go. And that's it. Nice. Are we on to the last 20 levels? Or are there perhaps more? Can you imagine that this will have to be a stream that takes multiple, or sorry, a playthrough that takes multiple streams to be finished? Like, would you believe this game being longer than the home console versions? That will be something. Something I didn't expect. Nice. then there. Perfect shot. I will say that's a bad decision. That's probably because it was. Well, if I can... Well, actually, if I get rid of the blue here, I don't think I will gain anything. I mean, I will get rid of the green blocks in the middle, but... Oh, okay, well, yeah. It makes the pink completely vulnerable. So yeah, it was worth it. Now this one looks menacing. It tells me I will get stuck on this one for a while. I mean, hopefully not, but so far I don't have a reason to not think that. You know, I'm dead. I mean, some of that was bad aim, but I think with those colors I couldn't have done much. Well, now that you have, you know, the perfect aim, you can just do whatever. So I guess after all it was an aiming issue. It happens. Now, it's messed up that for the leaderboards, even something that has trails just works. I mean, I don't see any reason why anyone would care about this leaderboard, but you can basically lose on purpose just to get the trail, and then once you have the trail, it's basically, you know, it's for free. The ultimate cheat. But it's not really a cheat. It's something that the game somehow allows. I mean, that's mostly on the game for making the way to reach the leaderboards, instead of being point-based, to be something that is... well, that is time-based. And it's not even overall time, it's the time of each individual round, so... a little bit weird. I mean, especially when this is a leaderboard that is obviously local. I guess if you had a sibling or something that somehow liked this game too, you could try competing. I mean, at that point, I'm pretty sure there are many other games you could play instead. It is what it is. That's annoying. I could aim this, but... nice, perfect aim. Okay, we got it. Nice. Here's some... oh, there is a snail. That's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of these don't even have a shape. But this one does, and I'm glad it does. So here, the objective is pretty clear. You need to get that first shining thingy, though in order to get that, the problem is that you need to get rid of this orange, okay, and then get the pink, and that will get rid of all of that. Nice. Well, and then, well, then it doesn't really matter, you just do whatever. The main objective is getting rid of the remaining colors. Okay. And this one, I'm not sure, like, a lot of this, like, in fact, all of this might have an intended shape to them. But this one I cannot figure out what shape it's supposed to be, if it is even supposed to be a shape. It just looks quite random. I mean, maybe they are not supposed to, and that's the end of that. Wait, is this shot? That ain't gonna work. Okay, I fully fucked that up. I think that by doing that, I'm fully boned. Don't think there's much you can do to recover that. And yes, that was indeed an aiming issue. Well, there is no way I can aim at that green, but without that I'm kinda dead. Yeah, no, this is unsavable, basically. I could get greens at the right time, but it wouldn't be the case right now. I'm getting every color except the ones I want, so no. That ain't gonna make it. But yeah, I guess with aim this one should be easier, but at the same time, it's like one of those levels. Because here's the thing, if you aim at the middle, you cannot put it to the left side because they always go to the right side no matter what. So you actually have to shoot twice to be able to pop what's in the middle. And I'm pretty sure... What? Did I fuck it up? I might have fucked it up. Oops. Yeah, I don't know... Well, I could get rid of the red there as well. I think that that's the idea of this level. You're supposed to get rid of those. The problem is that here you're giving me all these useless yellows I can't do anything with. Yeah, it seems that this one is not gonna be easy whether the trail is there or not. Alright, let's try again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the solution of this level is to aim at the middle constantly until eventually everything falls. Because doing anything else, you just don't have the turns for that. But at the same time, if you want to get rid of the shit that's at the right side, there really isn't much you can do. Because even if you get rid of the things in the middle, you're supposed to get rid of the blue on the side. And you cannot do that through the middle. Well, not that I think of. Like, how are you gonna hit that blue? You can't. Well, you can get rid of... Oh, okay. So you get rid of that and you make it bounce. That's still a pretty hard level, though. Like, even if that's the solution, it's still not what I would personally call easy. Okay. Oh, and if I could hit this... It would be like hitting the jackpot. Ah, so close, damn it. I mean, if I had hit that, I would have won. But yeah, that's pretty easy to say it like that. Yeah, I'm afraid that it ain't gonna happen. Well, you can just beat this normally, you know, not like that. That will be very hard to do. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna run out of turns to do that. I shouldn't. If I keep adding colors like that, I might. That's the main issue. Well, that's cool. Nah, it's fine. Just aim that there. Yeah. You get rid of that, and if I could get a green, I guess I will. It will have to be a yellow now. Comes when the colors don't want to cooperate. But yeah, this is one of those levels that if you have good aim, you can get rid of it immediately. You need good aim, which sometimes I have, but sometimes I don't. It's nothing consistent. Seems that here, more than anything, I will need some luck. It's not like my decision making is being very stellar or anything like that. I will say kind of the opposite of stellar. I didn't do badly there, but I'm just getting very bad colors. Hey, look at this shit. What do you want me to do? Alright. I will blame RNG on that one. And I don't see any reason not to. I don't think... I mean, here with the trail you can actually ace shots like this. Clearly. But doing shots like this without the trail is basically like asking to die. I mean, it's not impossible by any means, but may as well be. But I think I might just not understand the gimmick of this level, because I don't think you're intended to be doing it like this. Pretty sure it's something else, but I don't know what that something else is. For now, I can get rid of all of that, and then get rid of this. You could, there you go, aim there. And then I just need a yellow. Damn, I got 6 green bubbles in a row. Now, if you don't call that unlucky, I don't know what is unlucky then. That was indeed pretty unlucky. And this one also looks hard. But then again, it doesn't seem like the levels are particularly balanced from easiest to hardest. So, even though these two levels have been quite challenging, I don't think it's gonna change that much. Wow, really? Nice, perfect. I think that one was not perfect. It's okay, fits. And then I don't know. I clearly need to hit the yellow, but it's covered in so much shit that it's a little bit hard to think of even doing that. But you know, it's still covered. Like, right here... Wow, I didn't mean to do that. I'm getting way too many useless colors. Like, I'm getting every color I don't need. Yeah, I'm getting a blue after a blue is just being an asshole, basically. Like, that's just being an asshole. I'm sorry, but... how else am I supposed to call that? Okay, now the issue is that I added a lot of bubbles on the left side that obviously shouldn't be there. Because yeah, I got rid of that, but... now if I get unlucky, I could very easily lose. So no, I got lucky at the end. Alright, on to 90. This is the exact same as the previous one, but with some very minor changes. You want to get the shiny thing, so you want to get it with purple and with yellow. The issue is that even getting it with that, you have to aim well. aiming well. Well, I guess aiming at the right one shouldn't be that hard. Okay, and I got the yellow there. So yeah, I should get rid of it. Okay. And then the next one to get rid of is pink. Well, that didn't work. Now the problem is that even getting rid of pink, I still need to get rid of blue because of what I did. No, it's fine. I got him. Nice. Alright, last 10 levels. Is that how it's gonna be? Or are they gonna be more? Man, if after I go through level 100, if there is more, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be something. Wow, this one is so easy. So it's as I say, it's not necessarily order from easiest to hardest. It's just order in whatever way the dev wanted it to be ordered, basically. And here I need to get a green. Will I get a green? Oh, this could also be a good shot, but it won't. Okay, man, that also. I fucked up. Well, I'm most likely gonna lose, and I deserve to. For just not aiming well enough. I lose here completely. That was just a clusterfuck on my side. Sometimes aiming this shit is so hard. Especially when you don't really have much room for error. If you... Like, even aiming with this is hard. Like, with the... Like, using the trail, it's still hard to aim properly. But whatever. For now... I mean, that's what I should have done. Basically, just kinda get rid of one of the early colors and then worry about the other ones. But at that point, you also depend on the RNG. But I cannot blame the RNG for my pass attempt. That was fully on me. Alright. Hey, that was not a hard level. That was just a skill issue. It happens. This one also looks relatively easy, but I think the real challenge starts here. Because here you're just supposed to get rid of the colors individually. I don't think you cannot shot anything and get rid of everything. Like, it just has to be done slowly. And yes, the issue with that is the RNG. Because if you get bad RNG for something like this, you're pretty much gonna be here forever. Wow, nice shot. That was also bad. Well, and that was terrible. Team, that was an absolute waste of turns. Really? I don't believe that. Fuck you, I guess. Yeah, at the end it was the aim issue, but then the RNG didn't help at the beginning either. But you know, it was aim issue for the most part. But it's the issue with levels like this that are just too many colors and you have to clear them manually. If you don't get lucky, there's not much you can do about it. You won't do much if you don't get lucky, even with the trail. At least the trail guarantees that every shot is gonna go where you want it to go. That means that theoretically you're not gonna waste turns unless you somehow decide wrong, which could happen. I don't think this one is that easy, even with the trail. Seems like a hard level all around. Oh, now I'm fucking up. I don't know if there are many ways to do this without relying in good old luck. I hear it will be useful if I could shoot the yellow, but I guess now I can. This ain't very good at all. Is that shot possible? I don't think it is. Alright, and now I need to get rid of the gray. But what I can definitely tell you is that without the trail, I wouldn't have done this, clearly. This is one of those where it's trail or nothing. What a messed up level. We're getting close. We're getting close to level 100, which is not necessarily the same as getting close to the end. Gotta be careful with that. They are not the same thing. Just keep that in mind. Wow, really? I could get rid of that red. I think that aiming there is harder than aiming where I wanted to aim. These shots are funny. Some of these shots are quite amusing. At least pink is gone. And then all of that. Nice. Okay, come on. Because if there is 100 levels, we gotta finish this quick. Oh, and this is an interesting one. So here, even if you try to save the star, I don't think it serves much of a purpose. I mean, it will be useful to get rid of blue, actually. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have shot that down. So, I don't think there are many ways of doing it. But yeah, here the issue is that you gotta approach the blue by getting rid of all of this, and just like I said before, at that point you are relying way too much on RNG. And you don't wanna do that. Yeah, here... As I say, I'm just at RNG's mercy. I'm not getting any yellow or red, which are the two colors I need. I'm getting everything else, basically. I think I literally got every other color except the two I needed. Nice. Well, an attempt was made. I'm completely dead here. I mean, I wouldn't be dead if I had gotten that green one turn earlier, but the game doesn't want to do me that favor. So I guess now that I have the trail, I could try to save that. The problem is that the only way to save the shining thing... I don't think it's worth... I'm gonna try it, but I don't think it's worth it. You have to get rid of the gray and then aim... I don't think it's worth it. Like, if you can get the gray fast, obviously yes, but... See, like here, if I get a blue team, I cannot do any other match, pretty much. I cannot match the pink there, because it will get rid of that. But yeah, I don't think this strategy is worth it unless you get extremely lucky, which is the opposite of what's happening here. Yeah, and there, I don't think I can. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, no. If you don't have luck on your side, that strategy doesn't work. Come on, RNG, you're being such a bitch right now. I mean, I'm gonna try again, because I got a gray at the beginning. Alright, and then that's it. That's what you need to happen. So now that happens, and now you get an orange and you win. Like, that's it. Well, you need to get an orange, there you go. That's the problem, like, that level is extremely easy being lucky. Oh, and this one is just... I guess you can say this is a very classic level. But classic in the sense that... There's not much to do here, it's just popping colors. Yeah. It's that... If 100 is the final level, seems that these levels are gonna be very RNG ridden, unfortunately, and something like this is super RNG heavy. Like how much you clear completely depends on how lucky you get with the colors. Well, so be it. This one could take a lot of attempts until I finally get a lucky run. The more you get these completely useless colors, the more that you won't win. Especially important with so little bubbles remaining to actually get lucky. So see, things like that are not lucky, they are the opposite of lucky. Okay, but it worked. I'm surprised I beat that one on the first try. Well, at least this one is less luck dependent for the little that I'm seeing here. So it doesn't seem very luck dependent. I want to believe in that. Want to believe that's gonna be the case. Because it's mostly getting rid of the bubble slowly from the left side. This one is basically an aiming challenge. If you can aim well, and yeah, that's the issue. That last one, the level would have ended there if I had good aim, and I unfortunately didn't. And now I'm getting every color except for gray. Okay, yeah, very good punishment game, but I get it. I didn't aim. It's okay. Can I... That's the... I feel like that was an undeserved punishment. Because come on, getting that shot that I just did from that distance that I had before is very messed up. Yeah, that works. Alright, 98. Close, but not so close. Still have ways to go. Okay, I'm just scared that it might be more than 100. That will be an issue. This being more than 100 levels wouldn't be very nice. But wouldn't be very nice to beat it today. If you were someone that owned this console, I guess it was it was very good value for you. Well, there goes that. It seems that this level is fully aimed. If you cannot aim perfectly, you're not gonna make it. Damn it. Well, especially if you don't get the actual needed colors, I guess. That makes it harder for sure. This is a very fucked up level. One of those super precise levels, because you cannot get rid of that glass bubble. Well, actually you can get rid of it with green. Hold up. Oh, so that was the idea. Well, I didn't think of that. Oh yeah, I guess it was intelligence issue right there. Though also keep in mind that if I don't get the right color here, being smart or not matters very little. Well, at least that should get rid of the left side. And then I need the greens to get rid of the right side. Alright. The gimmick there was knowing how to get rid of that. How to get rid of the glass. Well, I call it glass. I don't know if it's supposed to be glass or supposed to be something else. Well, it looks like glass, that's for sure. Alright. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be the final level or if the game is gonna use a special digit to refer to the level 100. Very curious about it. About what the game decides. So I simply don't know. And it could be either case. Could be anything. I'm almost sure is that at this rate I'm not gonna beat the level without the trail. I don't need to, but it will be cool. It will be quite nice. That you stay with a lot of colors until the end. But yeah, I might not get it. Hold up. Okay. Barely though. And now 100. Oh, never mind. Nice. So they didn't want to add one more digit. Pretty funny. But yeah. Man, in Super Nintendo they did add one more digit to make it 100. But here they really did not want to. Well, there you have the puzzle mode. Pretty interesting. I will say that it's quite a lot of content considering that it's a game for a handheld. Like they did well. I personally think they did well, and there is still one more mode. Well, technically two more modes, because this game has an endless mode, but it also has a versus CPU mode. So I wanna play that. Lazy development. Well, sure, but then again, I cannot really complain for a single level. Or well, I could. Just think that it's not very fitting. But yeah. Thank you for playing. But yeah. Pretty nice song. They decided to put a completely new song for the credits. Damn, and then game over. I really like putting that. Come on, you should show me these two guys being happy and now they are sad. Well, okay, so the versus CPU mode, which by the way, this is still in level 5 and I'm pretty sure it exactly affects the CPU mode. I played only one of this and it wasn't hard to beat the CPU, you know, at least at first. But yeah, the idea of this mode is that you beat every character individually. For some reason, Drunk is the first one, even though he's normally the final boss, but not here, I guess. But yeah, this mode is essentially the same as it was in the other puzzle bubbles. If you clear bubbles that are hanging from other bubbles, you send shit to your opponent. And it's best of 3, so whoever wins 2 matches wins. Best of 3 or first to 2, whatever you wanna call it. But yeah, it's the way it works. Obviously, in this level the AI is a lot worse, but yeah. Sorry, a lot better than it normally is. Because by default, this game you play it in level 1 for some reason. In level 1 of difficulty, I mean. So the AI is basically worthless on that level. Not like it's much better here, but at least it tries to fight back. In level 1 it doesn't even fight back, it just sits there taking... that's the mistake that might cost me the round. Well, I can still lose this and it's gonna be fine, but... I'll prefer not to lose the first one. Yeah, we're not losing the first one. But yeah, the game actually cares about who you beat, because it tells you try next characters and it puts like a little crown, as you can see, over, you know, whoever you beat. So this one, if I'm not mistaken, is in beta, because it's supposed to be a space invader, you know. So I don't know if the difficulty is gonna get harder the more of these guys that you beat or not. It might, in which case we might need to lower it. But yeah, we gotta do things in order. So for now, I don't know if it's gonna get harder, but at least we should try. Should try our best and see what happens. And if it gets too hard, no problem. We can just lower it. Not an issue. But at least I can tell that this guy is fighting a lot better than Drunk. In fact, that's gonna... Oh, actually, that didn't hurt that much. But the issue of the matches here taking this long is that... it can be a... Like, it can be something that gets stale for a long time. Well, in fact, that's how it was in the other puzzle bubble games. It's not like it's anything new from this one, you know? Like in the previous puzzle bubble games, the versus mode were precisely like this. If the CPU was trying to play instead of just shoving, it was actually very hard to end the match. I fucked that up. And that hurts. I'm dead. Oh no, damn it. And he almost died. It's just that I messed up in one of the throws. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna try to play faster because if it's something that the CPU does on purpose, it's letting you fire a lot while they do nothing. Obviously, by playing fast, the issue is that you are a lot less precise since you are not really calculating that much for each shot. But it's what you gotta do to make use of that advantage that the CPU gives you on purpose. You gotta decide fast and, more importantly, aim fast. Okay, another issue is that when you get attacked, the cursor stops for a little bit, which makes it a little bit hard to, you know, to do shot after shot, right? Alright, let's see how it goes. We are tied. If anything could happen. Well, I could hit that bubble, like that shining bubble, but I don't think it will give me anything if I hit it right now. It will basically be just wasting it. And I wouldn't wanna do that if I can avoid it. This is not good, bro. I think oh, I'm 100% dead. An attempt at least was made, but then this guy fucked me up. It seems that we might need to lower the level very quickly after all. I mean, I don't really feel like try-harding the versus of a game like this if I can avoid it. Because it's the issue with that. Well, you also have to deal a lot with randomness, though here it particularly wasn't randomness. Here I lost simply because I suck. But yeah, it's one of those things that will potentially take a long time simply because these little guys will clear a lot in a single turn, and there's not much you can do there. You can try playing faster, obviously, try to outplay them, but I'm not so sure. And if they do get harder the more you beat, then that will be an issue, because I feel like this guy might already be my limit. This guy might be already the hardest that I can realistically beat without a lot of trouble, and even then he still beat me anyway, so I have my doubts. At least here, differently from Puzzle Bubble 4, you don't send him shining bubbles. At least there's that. Well, that was almost bad. He could have killed me there. Well, if luck was on his side, it wasn't. This can still... Well, I think I'm pretty much dead here. So I will assume that if you lose one round, instead of staying to take a beating, the best thing you can do is go back to level select. I mean, if you lose the first round, you have nothing to gain for being there, obviously. What are you gonna gain? Humiliation you're gonna gain. Wonder if playing this fast will work to kill him, but it seems to be working. So that's the issue, it's almost there but not quite. Like, I need one more bubble and well, already too late. Damn it. Not to mention that he can do a lot to make a comeback here. But he might be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Come on, one more round. It's gonna be a challenge. And I fear for that, because this will take more time than the one that I initially assigned for this challenge. But I'm a little bit afraid. This could go wrong very easily. But it's okay. We gotta believe. Cannot be such infidels. Gotta believe in a miracle. But, you know, I'll definitely lower the difficulty if the next fights get harder. And I don't see any reason why they wouldn't get harder. Because I kinda doubt that the AI even has differences between each other. In the sense that a specific character will behave in a specific way. I mean, something that they can have is that depending on the character, the shit that they throw at you is different the same way that it was in Puzzle Bobble 4. But I don't know. Very, very hard to tell. It landed there. Stupid invader, come on. Don't be like this. You gotta be like this. Well, in fact, most of these enemies are straight from the very first game. Well, obviously they are from... A lot of them are from Bobble, but a lot of these were also on the first Puzzle Bobble game on Super Nintendo as part of the versus mode. I will even say that probably all of them were part of it. I could get a green here. Oh, he's dead, never mind. But if each character takes this long, I really have my doubts. Alright, so then we have Monster, which is basically like some sort of whale. One of the classic enemies, basically. But yeah. This guy appears in multiple puzzle bubbles. One of the real OGs. But it's to be expected. These are some bad shots, I gotta say. Damn it, I didn't mean to shoot it there. I couldn't line it up, I swear. I tried and I couldn't, because I suck. I mean, it was as easy as lining it up in the very middle, but I just couldn't do it. Yeah, that mine did cost me the match. I fucked up. Damn it, I could have won that at least 100 times, and I didn't because I'm a moron. But yeah, reset that real quick. I'm surprised though that they do it like this instead of having like a more straightforward arcade mode where you can beat every character one after the other. They let you choose like this. I mean, I personally don't mind, but it just feels a little bit weird. Because, like, the game intends you to beat them all. So instead of, you know, instead of just playing it all automatically one after the other. I mean, if they want to make you choose the order, that's cool. Just that I think it should be format as something that looks more like a more linear experience. Well, exactly like the puzzle mode, you know. But it's whatever. I don't mind. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the same for me. In fact, doing it like this, it's easier because you can just quit when you lose the first round. It's something that if it was more format as an arcade game, it wouldn't be possible. I guess I shouldn't be complaining. There is also something here that I'm fucking up like crazy. He is too, but no, I'm dead. Damn it. I could have killed him so many times there, and I just messed up every shot that could have killed him. Like, I'm really having a lot of trouble aiming here. Well, and that's because you're supposed to do it fast. It's just very rough. Very rough to aim properly. You give me a red, there you go. I mean, building like that is a good idea. If the idea is to attack, you can just keep piling stuff up and eventually pop the top. Obviously a good idea. But it's also not a good idea if you don't get the right colors for it. Okay, Monster is gone. Bring me the next one. I don't remember how this guy was called. I think it was Beat or something like that. I think that was his name. Now the issue is that every single level here that has one of these shining bubbles is very dangerous, because it means that the CPU will come back at any time. I fucked that up. Come on, it wasn't that hard to aim at that, and now I'm dead. Because I should join it with the other thing. How can you be so bad, dude? Like, that wasn't even hard to aim. It was right there, but I guess it's too much. Damn it, dude. So it does seem like the AI doesn't become harder the more you play. Like, the more characters you beat, it doesn't become harder. But yeah, what changes are pretty much the initial patterns. That's it. It doesn't really change the behavior of the AI at all. I mean, the only thing that changes is the sprite. The sprite does change, indeed. And here I will need to get a black bubble here if I want to somehow come back. Yeah, but now it's not even possible to do that. Yeah, I was 100% dead no matter what there. It's okay. Now, I wonder if you unlock something at the end of this, like, if by beating every character you get something, or you get nothing. Yeah, thank you for playing, moron. Well, you might get to the credits. I mean, it's possible. I don't see why you wouldn't. But yeah. Oh, this guy is 100% dead. You aimed him. He got so killed that he got 2 lines of bubbles below the allowed line. Well, I don't know how that line is supposed to be called. Obviously, allowed line is not a very catchy name, so it probably has another name. I just don't know which one. I mean, I guess you can call it red line. Not only because it's the limit, but also because it's literally red. I think red line is not a bad name to use. I think it's quite fitting. That was very good too. This guy is still resisting. For now. Those are some fearsome attacks. Oh, he's still very cornered regardless, so... He's still surviving though. Oh, and that's exactly what you didn't want to miss. I got fucked because the whole thing moved, so I was aiming at the same spot, but obviously that wasn't gonna work. Considering move. I still won though. So no problem. Alright. Try next characters. Well, I have no idea how any of this is called except for this. This one is called Maita. These ones I have no clue. And I have no clue because they don't really appear... Well, maybe they appear later in other games, but... In any of the PS1 games, I don't think any of this appears in any of the PS1 games. The ones that appear in Puzzle Bobble 4 are precisely the ones that I know the names of, like Maita, Monster, well, Drunk, and well, Invader doesn't appear in Puzzle Bobble 4, but I remember him simply because he's literally a space invader, so not very hard to remember the name when... Oh, that will hurt. Damn, he did an insane attack. How was he even able to do that? I don't know. Like, he cleared the entirety of the right side somehow. It seems that piling up as much shit as you can and then just popping it is the right call, especially against a CPU that gives you the time to do that. If it was any other game, especially some game like Puzzle Bobble 4 that the CPU plays super fast, well, you wouldn't want to do that there, but in something like this where the CPU purposely plays slowly to give you a chance, obviously, it seems that doing something like that is the right call. This guy is dead, you can survive that. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this layout. Like, this starting layout here, like, it can go wrong very quickly. But yeah, not a big fan of it. But right here I also got extremely lucky. Though, to be fair, I was able to make use of that lag, because for what I understand, we get the exact same colors and the exact same everything. So it was basically just making use of that lag and popping it faster. I guess I should give me some credit for that. But yeah, it was still lag. Oh, another one of these. This is pretty similar to the previous one as well. But that's fine. So be it. so this... When Bob gets attacked and makes that surprise face, reminds me a lot of Donkey Kong when they see... Well, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong when they see a boss. I mean, it's the typical cartoony surprise face that appears in pretty much any cartoon. Wow, that was so unlucky. The fact that that bubble landed specifically there. If it landed anywhere else, not only I wouldn't have died, but I had chance to make a comeback. But yeah, it happens. I mean, it's for all the luck that I had in the previous one. Alright, will this work? Because I think it actually won't. I built so much shit that well, I can get rid of it like that at least. But yeah, that was a little bit too dangerous. And I mean, if the CPU was more aggressive, I would have died without a doubt. The CPU is merciful this time. Well, in this game. Gotta be grateful for every little thing we get. And this could have gone for anyone. It went for me, but it was a super close match. I guess it's not a bad idea to play at this difficulty. I mean, it will be a bad idea if your idea is to beat everything one after the other without retrying. But, I mean, maybe for you it will work. For me, it wouldn't. That's something that I'm sure of. It works if you are very good. Not my case. But at the same time, playing on a console like this where the frame rate is obviously so low, it's also not that easy, especially considering that the PlayStation 1 games have, well, they run at 60 frames per second, and they look and feel very good to play. A game like this, obviously, for, as I always say, for being a handheld game, it does very well, but yeah, the frame rate can only go so far, unfortunately. And for a game like this that it's all about reflexes and playing fast, it can be an issue for sure. Alright, so now versus Maita, the second to last character. And then I really want to see... Though, I doubt that there's gonna be a final boss, because you have... I mean, Drunk is always the final boss of these games. And he was literally the first enemy, so I kinda doubt we're gonna get a final boss, because it will be the first Puzzle Bobble game so far that has a final boss that isn't Drunk. That will be weird, especially considering that it's a handheld one. That it will be a handheld one, the one that changes the formula. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. There are quite a lot of franchises that have their handheld versions do their own things, you know. It can definitely happen. Something about this game that you might wonder is it has versus CPU, but you cannot fight against another, like, real player, right? Like, it seems a little bit fucked up, but at the same time, it's not like there's much you could do in a handheld. I mean, if there was something like the cable link that the Game Boy has, for example, sure, but I don't think this console had that luxury. Well, in fact, I don't even know what this console had outside of the obvious, right? Like the buttons and the screen. Yeah, sure, obviously. But don't know what additional features it had. And I really don't think it had many. But since I know nothing about the console, it's something that I cannot confirm or deny. Right, this guy is 100% dead. That was bad, actually. Yeah, this might be a defeat. I mean, at least I have another round. But yeah, this just might be a defeat, especially considering I'm getting the opposite of the colors that I need. The fact that I'm still alive is truly a miracle. Yeah, there wasn't much I can do there. I was pretty much dead. Now, I think that this will be the first time. If this guy beats me here, I think it will be the first time that I lose after winning a round. But I'm not sure if that will be the case. Now, the problem here is that if he gets a black bubble, he could very easily come back. And so far he's not getting it, but as soon as he gets a black bubble, he's gonna make the comeback of... Well, he got it, oh, but he got blocked. I don't think he can... Yeah, he cannot hit it. Well, I also should have done better to hit that orange there. So he should be dead. I don't see him coming back from this. But I also should be careful about myself instead of paying so much attention to this guy. I might die. Well, no, he's gonna die. There's nothing he can do there. Him and I even got a last match there. Alright. So the next character... Well, it's not characters in plural. There's only one remaining. Which is this weird, ugly guy. Alright. Well, at least it's... Everything is in the center here, so... Theoretically... And yes, only theoretically, this one should be easier than the previous one. But you know that in these games your theory can be proven wrong very quickly. You will see what happens. So something that I definitely gotta say is that I'm gonna dream of this music today. I've been hearing it non-stop for like, well, for almost 3 hours. So yeah. I'm probably gonna go insane. It's okay. I mean, the trick is that I'm already insane anyway, so I don't think it changes much. Will I get a black bubble or... Okay, there you go. Well, the fact that it took a long time for it to appear with me, it means that it also will take a long time to appear to him. The issue is that it's a lot more exposed than I expected it to be. Oh, and he gets it here. Yeah, that's gonna be a comeback from him. He's gonna... Oh, damn, I got lucky that one bubble landed there. Well, there you have it. All stage clear, congratulations. And you're gonna see the credits again, because the game doesn't discriminate in terms of if you're a puzzle guy or if you're a versus guy. The game just shows you the credits, because he likes doing that. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna say that overall I'm just, well, as I say before, surprised at how well made the game is, considering that it's for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I mean, it's the first time I play a game in this console. Like, in fact, I didn't even know this console existed. I knew the Neo Geo existed, but that the Neo Geo had a handheld counterpart, I had no clue. she thinks. I mean, I guess I could try and check the endless mode just to close it out, because it's the very last mode that is remaining, so just to see how they have it, but I don't think it's gonna be that interesting, honestly. Because if it's a truly endless mode, it's basically playing forever. In fact, I don't know if you even will go back to the main menu if you lose. Well, it says Survivor, it doesn't say Endless. Oh, it's... okay, it's the opposite of... no, it's not the one I thought. It's not like the Tokoton modes in the previous games. This is basically surviving in a single screen. Well, I'm not really interested. Wow, it gives you the game over regardless, though. That's pretty fucked up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that mode was in a lot of other puzzle bubble games. Yeah, it is an endless, I guess, by technicality. But yeah, well, in that case, there you have it. Oh, the crowns reset? Wait, I'm assuming the levels don't reset. Well, yeah, here you can actually play any of the puzzles you unlock it. And this game has a save feature that is automatic. Basically, your progress gets saved in the battery. I don't know if the battery of the console or the battery of the cartridge, but yeah. And as you can see, you can even clear your data. They scam you by one level. You could say that. No, there are 99 levels in this game. But yeah, in that case, that's gonna be it for me for today. Very pleasantly surprised with this game, honestly. Very, very cool. So I give it my approval. So yeah, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. Most likely with Dark Souls 2. Pretty nice tonal shift, but yeah, it's okay. So have a good one and take care.